Hey YouTube, here I am back with another video. So today I'm going to talk about the Aftershock GLACIER White Edition. Aftershock isn't sold in many markets around the world, but I think the specs that this is a custom, well, it's a custom pre-built desktop. I know it's quite oxymoronic. It doesn't really make sense, but it's something that you can just pick up and buy from the manufacturer. Not the manufacturer, like the assembler, wherever you are in the world, or if you want to, you can also build it. But I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about the performance and my impressions of this desktop after about a month, more than a month of use. So Aftershock is headquartered here in Singapore, and it's only sold in Singapore, Malaysia, and Australia. But this is white. I specifically chose white because of my home decor and how it looks. So it comes. Wait, let me just flip the camera. So it comes with an AMD Ryzen 5 5600X processor. I don't know about what GIGABYTE Vision is, but Aftershock GLACIER Mirror white. So that refers to this thing here. It's water cooled. Yeah, so I specifically chose water cooling because I didn't want fan noise, and it was about, I don't know, $200 more, I guess, for the water cooling. But it came with some extra memory, or fans, that was fine. So the price for this is SGD 2200. Well, when I bought it, it was 2100, but it didn't come with the Logitech speakers. Personally, I don't feel that you need it. So this price in USD, it's about, I don't know, 1700 USD, which is fine. I mean, it's quite a good deal, in my opinion. It comes with 800 watt Bronze PSU, like a power supply, which is housed at the bottom. It's like hidden over here. Yeah, it's at the bottom over here. I think they did a really nice job with the cabling and everything. So they're braided cables, as you can see. They're white. But yeah, they often change the specs a little. So, yep. Every couple of months, you will find that these things change. So it comes with an RTX 3060 that you can see right about here. Yep. It's 3060 is a little bit smaller than the 3070 and 3080 that are wider. And yeah, but I actually thought I would do some Bitcoin mining on it, and it is good, but yeah, I think minimum for Bitcoin mining you need 3070 and above. So yeah, it's about US $1.30, 115 a day or something like that. So whereas I get like $2, 2 plus on the 3070 laptop version. But yeah, so it has, as you can see, there is 16 gigabyte ADATA SPECTRIX, and this is the RGB RAM right here. I'm sure you can see it. It's like flowing all the time. I don't think you can change it to all white though, so that's the difference. By the way, all of this is configurable, so you can, yeah, if you don't like the white color, you can totally change it to RGB at any time, or you can turn it off. But obviously, why would you buy a desktop like this if you wanted to turn the lights off, right? Yep, and it has 510 or 512 gigs of SSD storage. I chose 2 gigs of like a non SSD, the mechanical hard drive, just because I needed the space. And yep, there's warranty, but obviously you shouldn't need it if you're buying it. At the top, you get, what do you get? You get some ports. Here you got USB 2 to USB 3.0 ports, a whole bunch of USB ports at the back, but it's not convenient for me to show it to you. And you get, obviously, the power button, LED button, and all that stuff. So one thing that tough for me setting up this this desktop was that when I first plugged it in, I didn't know why there was no signal. It took me like an hour to figure out why the HDMI ports didn't work. And it is true, one of the ports don't work at the back, and it is the one at the very top. So it's a bit hard for me to show it to you, but you need to choose the HDMI port that is connected to the graphics card. Yes, so I've never encountered a device where ports don't work before, but basically it's due to the custom custom built nature of this machine, is that the ports are not supposed to uh, they're not supposed to work, and actually it's on the box. So there are some instructions that tell you that, and I didn't know that, and by trial and error, I was able to find it. And of course, their support team was also good. They also sent me an infographic showing me where the ports were supposed to be. As for the fans, you can see that there are several fans here. There are actually quite a lot of fans. In addition to the water cooling, there's one, two, three in the front, and then one and two at the top, and then another one at the back. So for a total of 6 fans. And in my opinion, like having all of these things working makes it pretty cool, pretty cool looking. And if you go over to their Aftershock, oh yeah, there's something called RGB Fusion, and so you can actually choose how the RGB looks like on this desktop. But yeah, it is taking a while to load up. So yeah, you can totally like play around with it, and you can have different profiles for it. Let me see, let's try profile 2. Yeah, profile 2 makes it look white. What about profile 1? Well, profile 1 is when it looks like RGB, when it goes into RGB mode. So there's 2 profiles, preset profiles you can play with, and of course you can always add your own profile to make it to have a different look. Let me change it to profile 1 because I haven't had this for some time. Okay, what else do you have here? So I talked about the 5 gigs, yeah, the wide braided cables. Oh yeah, so I specifically on the website, there's 2 kinds of, you can go to shop, and there, oh yeah, there are desktops, and there are a whole bunch of, yep, there are a whole bunch of things that you can buy, but basically the basic models are these 2. The Rapid and the Cloud, and if you go for the Cloud, it looks really cheap, but then once you add everything in, it'll obviously go up in price. I didn't choose this because it takes a long time. Like last year especially, I was thinking about it. They didn't have the white at the time, they only had the black. So I went to ready to ship, and the ready to ship models are quite a lot. So when you do that, in about 2 days, you can basically pick it up. I mean, if you're in Singapore or wherever you are in the world, you can just like get a pre-built custom computer like this in your region or your area. Yeah, at the beginning I actually got this model, but oh wait, this comes with, oh, now it comes with the water cooling. At the time when I bought it, it didn't come with it, so yeah, that's surprising. And yeah, so I chose there's so many things available here. Yeah, but I chose like the one with the 3060. Yep, I chose this one, this version right here. In terms of gaming, is generally really good. For me, it paired up with my screen, it goes to 60 frames per second. Yeah, 4K. It is no problem going to 60 frames per second, and the whole system is very, very quiet. It is super quiet because of the water-cooled system. Especially compared to my laptop, obviously, there's just so much more space inside, so many more ports. It's just a very good and capable system for gaming and for work. So it's yeah, for me it was a really, really good deal. I'm happy I didn't go with Dell. At the beginning, I was going to go for a similar like price, like there's a Dell setup, the Dell XPS. It's a boring black box in my opinion. Like, I mean, the bottom part has some gray grills on it, but the whole thing is just a black box. It's a little bit smaller, so it saves space, and that's a good thing. And you do have, I believe, all the ports on that Dell should be working because it isn't a custom-made machine. But yeah, if you want to, inject some spice or some pizzazz into your work life and into your gaming life, you can consider getting a custom pre-built machine like this. It's on one hand, it's like you get the best of both worlds. So it's fast, it comes to you really quickly, and also you get to choose the parts and the look. I mean, the general, to a certain extent, the parts and the look that you want. So if you don't want like another boring black box, you can get something different, like this. So yep, that's all for today. If you have any more questions, or if you want to see a gaming demo, let me know, and I will show it to you. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.